My stairs are without railings, and I started making them. Here is the beginning. This is the measurement I need. Cutting the pipe to length, drilling small hole at the end. I need it to prevent spinning. And with a tap, making thread inside the pipe, using lubricant. Then preparing threaded rod, bolting it inside the pipe firmly, measuring 30 millimeters and cutting it off. Cleaning the end, and here how it looks like now. I pre-drilled those holes off camera and cut thread in them inside. Yes, in wood. I was surprised how firmly the bolt held in the hardwood. It goes in easily at first, then you need to apply more force. Still some way to go. And it is now fastened completely. I have stalled with my staircase railings as they are too wobbly, and I am going to make a support like this. I have still a few more boards remaining. The times when I was making the stairs, I am going to cut them to stripes. The cross section like this, it is called bird mouth. I need 8 of them. Make a round hollow pole like this. It is nice to see that theory is working, as I need a part like this, and it should be, I don't know the width of it, so the width should be diameter divided by 2.5. I need diameter 15, so it should be 6. And I made strips of 6 centimeters wide, and actually it is almost correct. So it is 15.5, and it's with some extra width, so it's very well. I just cut off the outer part, making it round. I will be making it another way, of course, but now just for better visualization. So here it should be like that, just about 1 meter, little bit more than 1 meter length. So I glued this end yesterday. The glue had set already. Not very successful start of the day. I was going to use my planer, and the adjustment gear just snapped into pieces. So here it is. As you can see, this part is gone. So let's put it away. Those glued on ends were not aligned perfectly, so I wanted to run them through the planer, but my planer has died for this moment. So I push them through my table saw once again like this to make this end align better. Making this bird mouth, I need to cut this off. After some adjustment, I ran this piece through. Looks like okay. Here is the rail piece. So, ready? 7 more left. So here they are, all 8 are ready. There is some issues in the bottom. There is some material left, but overall it's went quite okay. And I could glue them together now, but I have no instrument to press them together. I need something like big hose clamp, but lot bigger. So it's first test fit. This is how it looks like. And at the bottom I used old bucket from paint, and it's perfect size for this purpose. So what I need to do is I need to take off those corners like this, as they don't get deep inside to the bird mouth. So the bird mouth is not cut perfectly, so you need to adjust a little bit. So I'm just marking those planks in the order I want them to be. You can see that this bird mouth is not clean enough. It has some lip there at the bottom, not everywhere, but particularly at this point, so it won't go very well inside. So instead of cleaning that, I am going to take a small end of that corner. Actually, this corner. Usually I use power tool where it is possible, but just removing some material from the corner is easier with the hand plane. So here is the corner ready. Actually, I can clean the very bottom of the bird mouth with this planer, which is made by my granddad. You maybe can see it is it is 1975, and it works. All planks are ready now. Also, we made some nice shavings. It's time to apply glue and put all together. Applying glue is quite a boring process, but it needs a lot of concentration. I'm trying to apply just enough glue not to make things very messy, but also to avoid lack of glue. This polyurethane glue is quite thick. It is too thick to use a brush, so I'm using a thin stick of wood. Using a piece of wood is not very efficient though. I spread the majority of glue with it, and then I learned something from internet. I found somewhere a suggestion to use a bolt for spreading glue. I wipe surplus of glue with this bolt, and the thicker the bolt, the more coarse the thread, the more of glue is left. Actually, I've been applying glue and spreading it for almost 20 minutes, so very boring. I was really happy to finish this job. Now I'm trying to put all pieces together using that bucket, but it is not very good for this moment because it is too narrow at the bottom. Luckily the glue is thick enough and it keeps all pieces together and they don't fall apart at once. But when all pieces are put together, I can use the bucket again. I need all ends to be aligned. Now I can use that big hose clamp. How it goes. Not bad. I like it. Now I can put it on the table to conveniently and comfortably put more clamps. So here it is. The glue starts foaming and looks like okay. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. Woohoo!